Mama, what the fuck is this?
Mama, this is garbage.
Oh.
Right here.
The world is your runway.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of The Sims 4's Drag Race. This has been a long time coming. For me, for y'all, I know this is just the first episode, but I've been doing this alone in my apartment for the past 2 years now. I take this very seriously. Like, I'm very into it. I'm very invested. I've actually done 12 seasons of this beforehand. You can look at them down below in my wiki. Trust it's not going to affect the viewing experience because for all intents and purposes, this is season 1. But yeah, this is the promo right here. These are our 10 queens. Without further ado, let's just jump into the workroom and get into this. All right, you guys, I think it is time that we finally meet our queens. And coming in first is Miss Genevieve Gibbs. Ooh, she looks good. I love this like asymmetrical dress. So she is clumsy, evil, lazy, and high metabolism. Sounds like most skinny little bitches I know.
Skinny little bitch.
Okay, so evil is giving me like maybe she'll be the villain of the season. You know, I don't want to project that onto her, but that's what it's giving. But you know what? The look is right. Now I'm kind of wondering how this laziness is going to affect her performance in the competition. She's going to sit, she's going to wait for the next person. Coming in next, we have Miss Lola Superstar. I think she looks amazing. I am loving this bob, and I'm loving this like simple black dress. Honestly, I love mall drag. I love jujube.
I feel a little underdressed. I look like I work at the mall compared to you guys. You do, girl. Oh, bitch.
This gives a little bit mall drag, but like in the best way possible. Like she gives me like your drag queen's drag queen. I get the sense that she has a lot of experience about her. We're gonna introduce ourselves. You know, it's our first time in the workroom. Well, funny story, sure. Like, how is she feeling? You wanting to be villainous yet? No? You know what? Again, I'm not gonna project that storyline onto her. Maybe she's just a sweetheart who happens to be evil. Coming up next is Miss Scorpio. This is given rich. I don't know. I think the other girls are gonna be real scared when she walks in. Like, I'm sure Genevieve Gibbs is kind of shaking in her boots already because she thought she was the runway queen. Okay, she's proper, loyal, and adventurous. This to me gives very put together and very proper. Like, to me, it seems like she has a meticulous eye about her drag. First interactions, it seems like it's going to be mostly friendly. Everybody wants to put their best foot forward coming into the competition. Everybody is being really cute right now, but that could change at any moment. Can I tell y'all, I just took a 3-hour nap, and is that out of character for me? Not at all. But I was like, I don't know why I'm so tired right now. I guess maybe, like, it's been a long weekend and I had to work all weekend, but, like, I was kind of gagged. I was like, why am I so tired? And it's always so, like, disorienting or discombobulating when you go take a nap at 7 and you wake up at 10. I guess it shouldn't be that surprising, but every time it happens, I'm like, oh, I thought it was going to be, like, morning. But anyways, here comes the Dawn Elf drag. You know what? I'm playing. I love Dawn, I love Elf drag, and this is Morgan Elphaba, and she's represented for the Elf drag girls. And I think she's doing it pretty well. Like, I'm loving this mug, I'm loving, like, the sclera white contacts. She's a goofball, erratic, and a foodie. She seems confident, maybe a bit socially awkward, or maybe just a little, like, not all there, but a goofball, that seems like a great trait to have for a lot of our comedy challenges, like Snatch Game. The way I view how the girls are going to act is basically just by the suggested social interactions. So a lot of times if I see a negative one, I'm like, that's just what she's thinking. So I talk to you guys about something that's been on my mind and on my spirit that has nothing to do with this video right now. I am loving Short and Sweet by Samantha Carpenter. I was never the biggest fan of her. To be honest, I was kind of on the hate train with the whole Olivia Rodrigo drama in 2021. But, you know, after Espresso and Please Please Please, listen, those singles put her on the map for me. And I know I'm such a fake fan, but at the end of the day, I am fucking loving that album. Taste, Slim Pickens, Don't Smile, those are my top 3. Her voice is just so good. I genuinely think she is probably the next, like, big pop girl. Next up, we are meeting Wolf Meyer. Okay, girl, why you got that stink face? Okay, first we had Dawn, now we have Cameron Michaels. Okay, this outfit, though, and this mug, I am living for. She's got these broad shoulders. She clearly is, like, a bodybuilder. But the way she's still able to, like, feminize her face and snatch that waist in. But why are you giving us this stink face? What is going on? Oh, she's anxious. Honestly, if I was going on a drag race, y'all, I would be anxious too. Let's see. Her traits are she's active, which we can clearly tell, but she's a loner and she's socially awkward. Y'all, she really is giving Cameron Michaels. Okay. Ooh. Cameron, I'm joking.
Don't joke about that.
She is gonna have kind of a hard time in this competition because one of the main things we do in this competition is we socialize with each other and we're on camera, so you can't really be too socially awkward. Or, you know what, girl, complain about your problems. Oh. Lola ain't having it. Next up, we have Miss Rachel Cardi. She's giving you very much the business bitch. I love this little, like, you can see, like, the brassiere and then this coat, the details. I live for this drag aesthetic. I feel like it tells us a little bit about her. She's active. Okay, another skinny little bitch.
Skinny little bitch.
I love that. She loves music, so maybe that might translate into a girl group challenge. And she's self-absorbed. Okay, so this gives me, like, she's the business bitch. It tells me she takes her drag very seriously, but is it all gonna live up? Does the talent meet where she thinks her drag is at? Oh, this bitch is gonna fish for compliments. That's hilarious. I didn't even know that was an interaction. Oh, shit. You know what? Scorpio didn't care. She said, I love this girl. Is she self-absorbed? Yes, but aren't we all? Coming in next, we have Miss Manny Petty. Ooh, that mug is fierce. She looks kind of like a bitch, but I live for this. The body is right. Is this kind of similar to her promo look? Yes, but if it works, it works. And y'all, are y'all seeing this ass? This ass is low-key crazy. This is crazy work.
It's getting weird.
That I'm doing, zooming in on the ass. But I'm sorry, the padding is right. Or is it padding? I don't know. She's a genius, which I kind of didn't expect. There's a dance machine. She gives me one of those, like, dancing divas. But she's also clumsy. So I'm like, I'm not sure how those two are going to fit together in a challenge. Everybody's vibing except Wolf. And Morgan is trying to talk to Wolf, and Wolf is not having it. Wolf is like, bitch, do not talk to me.
No. Not today.
I kind of live for her mug, though. Like, look at this. Ooh. And y'all see this? Y'all, I told you there was lore. Again, go to the wiki in the link below. But this is the previous host, and she died around season 11. And we had to fill her in. And so our host now is actually the season 1 winner. Again, there's lore. You don't really need to know about it. It's not going to affect your viewing experience. But, yeah. Next in is Miss Samantha Saintly. She is a transgender woman, and she looks amazing. You see how she does that crease with the liner and this hair. And her name is actually based off of, you guys, we have to have this conversation now. I'm watching Sex and the City for the first time, which I can't believe, you know, it's like very iconic in gay culture, and I can't believe I haven't seen it yet. But I finally started watching, and I love Samantha. But I wanted to talk about, you know, they don't really give her a lot of storyline. You know, a lot of times she's the comedic relief character and whatnot, but I really want to see a more emotional side of her. Again, this is such a tangent, and if y'all haven't seen it, please go watch. It's actually so good. I fucking love Sarah Jessica Parker as Carrie Bradshaw. It's amazing, and the whole promo for this season was actually based on Sex and the City. I shot it in San Myshuno, and I wanted to give, like, sort of a Sex and the City vibe. But, yeah, so she's named after Samantha, so she's romantic. She gives me a very flirty, very seductive vibe. She's an overachiever. I mean, clearly she overachieved on life. She's creative, so all of these seem pretty conducive for a successful drag race experience. Yeah, let's go say hi. This bitch is gonna flirt. That's crazy behavior. Now let's just brighten her day. We can't get flirty yet, although something tells me she sees Wolf. She's ready to kai-kai, and I'm not ready for that. In is Miss Trinity Fat. And did I name her that because she's fat? I absolutely didn't, you guys, but I actually really did.
Don't joke about that.
She's loosely based off of Mistress with the eye makeup, but it can't be Mistress because Mistress is just big boned. Her drag gives me very professional, and actually kind of makes sense because she's a perfectionist. She's also a foodie, which is a little on the nose and lazy, but at the same time, she's a perfectionist. So again, a lot of these queens have very conflicting personality traits. Like, she's gonna do an impression. She said, "You want to see my snatch game now? I'm ready." Oh, you see how she walks? Okay. Okay. Manny enjoyed that. Lastly, we have Miss Mallory Mona. She looks so good. I love these ruffles. This mug is stamped, y'all. You see this shit? And I love those big earrings and this big hair. She's giving drag. What are her traits? Okay, she's romantic too, so she's gonna give you a little bit of a seductive vibe as well. She's also a glutton. Y'all, I was being extremely fatphobic when I made these last two Sims. I'm overachiever as well. So again, I think these overachievers, that is a really great trait to have in Drag Race. Ooh, y'all, I'm sorry. The way her mug is so blended, like, ooh, like that little blend into her blush and then her contour. I'm sorry, she eats. And not in a fatphobic way, y'all. Do a humble brag. Something tells me she's very proud of her drag aesthetic and the work she's been doing. She gives me a more seasoned queen versus someone like Manny Petty gives me she's only been doing drag for like 2 years. Seems like everybody is getting along nicely. I think it's time to do our Maxi challenge. We're going to have our host, Diego Escobar, walk the main stage and introduce you to the Maxi challenge of the week. All right, and we are back with our host, Diego Escobar, on the main stage of Drag Race. And tonight's Maxi Challenge is a runway, and the runway theme is Brat Summer. So each queen is going to give their best interpretation of the category, and this was Diego's interpretation. Y'all don't want to know how long it took me to get the CC for this whole, well, I made the CC. I didn't get anybody else's shit. I made it. And trust, y'all need to know it because it took me fucking 7 hours to do. I had to like download Windows onto my MacBook. And that's right, this is being ran on a MacBook. It was a whole ordeal. Anyways, y'all don't need to hear about that. Just appreciate this cute animation. And let's see every queen's runway and judge it. Alright, you guys, so this is our judging panel. On our left, we have Callie Rivers, and she is actually the matriarch of my Legacy Challenge, which y'all obviously know nothing about because it's my lore and not yours. And then on the right, we have Kayla Nieto, and she's kind of a famous pop star in my Sims world. And so these are going to be our judges every week, but none of that really matters because these are all my avatars in which I give my critiques through them. They are like my vessels, right? So without further ado, let's get to Genevieve Gibbs on the runway, all right? Ooh. Okay, I'm kind of loving this little strappy moment. You know, some might say she's relying on her body.
Stop relying on that body.
But honestly, this is really elevated the way the draping is done. Next up is Lola Superstar. Okay. I'm kind of living for this. Again, it's giving a little bit mall drag, but almost like elevated. Like, I still love this. This black lip on her. I love these like symmetrical black straps. With the category of Brat Summer, this to me really fulfills it. I feel like she got the color right. She has the attitude right. She did come to work in a green cut crease, but again, I'm not mad at it. Next is Scorpio. Okay. Okay, at first I was like kind of impressed, but I don't know. This bob kind of cuts off her eye makeup, but maybe it's a fashion way. I feel like she just set such a high standard with her entrance look that now I'm looking at this and I'm like, next up on the runway is Morgan Alphaba. Okay, Tinkerbell moment. What is that sound I'm hearing in my ears? I don't know. That was distracting, but I live for this, and definitely gives us her drag aesthetic, very elf, but yet this color, it's very brat. Something about this is very brat to me. Again, brat is very up in the air of what it means, but this gives me her own interpretation of brat. And part of what this runway is, it's like this is your first introduction to the judges, and to me, this tells us exactly what her drag is. It's very fantasy. It's very, she's the elf queen. She's Dawn. Next up on the runway is Wolf Meyer. This mug is right. It's kind of just a simple green mini dress, but again, the category is Brat Summer, so maybe it wasn't the best category for the first runway because it's not necessarily best drag. It's Brat Summer. Next up on the runway is Miss Rachel Cardi. Bitch. Honestly, I kind of love for this Oompa Loompa wig. Like, this look is very strange, yet in a way, it's very Brat Summer to me. Like, I don't know, I love her makeup. I love, like, this little V-cut. The bodysuit just hugs her body perfectly. And again, this wig, this weird Oompa Loompa wig, it low-key works for this look in a weird way. Next up on the runway is Manny Petty. Girl. How are you gonna come out in the same look 3 times? Her fucking promo was a t-shirt and jean shorts. Her entrance was a t-shirt and green shorts, and now she's wearing it again. Now, it does give Brat Summer, but girl, you're not gonna elevate it at all. You're not gonna give us any variety. Next up on the runway, we have Miss Samantha Saintly. You can never complain with the body. But is it that elevated, though? It does give Brat Summer. I'll give her that. But it's like, okay, you walked in a swimsuit. Your promo was a swimsuit. It's kind of giving the same issue Manny Petty had, where it's like, you're not giving us a lot of variety. Up, we have Miss Trinity Fat. Mama, what the fuck is this?
Mama, this is garbage.
Right here.
Am I the only one not living? First of all, this is almost too chartreuse to where it's not even green anymore. Like, this is yellow. The zebra print just feels so random. I feel like she just didn't even understand what Brat Summer meant. And then this bob, it's almost like cutting off her neck in a weird way. There's just a lot going on here, and I fear she didn't understand the category. Last on the runway, we have Mallory Mona. Again, her mug is right. Girl, I'm at a loss for words because the fucking beauty is insane. First of all, I cannot get over this mug. Like, she understands her face shape. She knows, like, what to do to, like, elongate. I love this hair, these earrings. And then, again, it kind of gives me Genevieve's runway, too. It's like this draping is really nice. And, again, I feel like this is, like, the perfect color for Brat Summer. This is really good. All right, let's get everybody on the main stage for the judges' critiques. And we are back with the judges' critiques. Ladies, when I call your name, please step forward. Lola Superstar, Scorpio, Wolf Meyer, and Rachel Cardi. Ladies, you are all safe. Now you can leave the stage for Untucked. Are back. Now, ladies, you represent the tops and the bottoms of the night. Starting with Genevieve Gibbs. Again, this look, it really just serves me down. It gives me Brat Summer. It's elevated, yet it still gives the category. It still gives, I could go to the club in this and I would look like the most sickening bitch there. Her makeup is right. I love the way the brat green goes with her red hair. Overall, this was just a really great night for her. And speaking of great nights, going on to Morgan Elphaba, she really told us a story with this look, and this is like an introductory runway for us as the audience. And so this to me really tells us exactly who she is. You know, I was hating on her elf drag at the beginning of this video, but like, mama, she served me down. Honestly, can we really be mad? Like, the tights could match a little bit more with the dress, but that's like a minor critique. On to Manny Petty. Girl, again, you wore the same outfit 3 times. Quite literally was jean shorts and a t-shirt every single time. Like, at least Samantha Saintly, she gave us like a couple different types of swimsuits. These were the same fucking shirts and shorts, just in different colors. It's not really a great night for Manny Petty, although she looks sickening as always. Samantha Saintly, kind of the same critiques, although I will say she really does look great. Not a lot of variety, but she gave us a couple different swimsuit types. It wasn't the exact same thing, so I'll give her points for that. Now, moving on to Trinity Fat. First of all, this texture is crunchy. That's not her fault, but that's a crunchy ass texture. And this hair, it just like cuts off her neck. We really didn't need the zebra print. It's too yellow for Brat. This is just a chop for me. And lastly, we have Mallory Mona. Again, like I said, this serves me down. I love the draping. And honestly, you guys, like, it's really hard to make something like this work for a big girl in real life and in The Sims. It's like clothing. Can we get into this? Like, let's actually have a conversation about this. In the real world and in The Sims, big girls have it harder. Like, the clothing will clip. It's not gonna look as flattering sometimes with the way the clothing is just made. It's like, you can't escape fat phobia in the real world or in The Sims. So I think I had a really good arc this episode of, you know, being fat phobic with Trinity Fat's name to really, you know, shedding a light on something. Mallory Mona came out and looked fucking sickening. All right, ladies, while you go to Untucked, the judges and I will deliberate. Ladies are coming into Untucked to meet the Safe Queens. Let's see, how is everybody feeling after those critiques? Okay, I love that some of the girls are freezing cold, which is actually kind of accurate for Drag Race. Aw, I love that Wolf is feeling energized. He's not feeling, I mean, he's feeling crowded. There's too many Sims for him, but he's feeling good. Honestly, it looks like everybody's doing really well. Mona, she is feeling herself. She got good critique. She's feeling flirty. Yeah, everybody is freezing cold. You know what? We keep this building very cold for our queens when they're wearing their big garments, but something tells me all these bikinis and streetwear for Brat Summer is making the girls a little cold. So it seems like everybody's feeling pretty good. Let's see who won the episode and who's going to be in the bottom 2. And we are back. Genevieve Gibbs. Your body in green served up a winning combination that made Brat Summer go from hot to hooked. Morgan Elphaba, your elf and fairy drag made us believe in magic because, girl, you are pure enchantment. Y'all liking this? Y'all liking this? Okay. I use ChatGPT. Mallory Mona, you brought us big girl energy with a body that was literally too fierce to handle. Mallory Mona, congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge. Yay! They're celebrating! You have won a cash prize of 10,000 simoleons. That means Genevieve Gibbs, Morgan Elphaba, you are safe. I'm sorry, that means you are the bottom 3 queens of the week. Manny Petty, you've got us seeing double. No, triple. Unfortunately, even in different colors, the same outfit can only take you so far. Samantha Saintly, you may have brought the heat with your bikini looks, but in this competition, hot alone won't cut it. You're swimming in shallow waters, darling. Trinity Fat, you went wild with zebra print and yellow, but honey, your runway was more jungle chaos than fashion fantasy. Samantha Saintly, you are safe. You may step to the back of the stage. That means Manny Petty and Trinity Fat, you are the bottom queens of the week. Ladies, prior to tonight, you were asked to prepare a lip sync to 365 by Charlie XCX. Good luck and don't fuck it up. Okay. Oh, they're eating. Oh! Oh shit. They're both kind of slaying me down. But I don't know. I feel like Manny might be doing a little bit more. Like, she's eating. Oh shit. I think I've seen enough. Ladies, I've made my decision. Manny Petty, Shantae you stay. Sorry, that means Trinity fat, sachet away. Oh damn, she said that lip sync was rough. She is not impressed. Damn, she is pissed. Alright. And that does it for our very first episode of The Sims 4's Drag Race. That is going to do it for our first episode of The Sims 4's Drag Race. I hope you guys enjoyed. Here is the track record for the first episode. As you can see, Mallory Mona won the first challenge, and unfortunately, Trinity Fat was the first eliminated queen. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one.